I'm Brad Nessler, joined by the coach, Lee Corso, and the quarterback, Kirk Herbstreit. A mild, clear day is what we'll have for the Connecticut Huskies and the Colorado State Rams. We're looking forward to another great matchup here early in the college football season. And here come the Rams. The Rams are heavily favored to win this game. Kirk, do you think they'll have any problems today at all?
Colorado State has a big-time quarterback who can really put up some big numbers against his defense. I look for him to have an outstanding game, spreading the ball to his receivers. They look for a big blow.
Hey, everybody's picking them, so I will too. Colorado State is ready for this one.
Connecticut is lined up to kick the ball off first, and we are ready to go. He kicks it off. Collins takes it from the 6. At the 30. Not a bad return.
No, not bad at all. That's great field position.
And any coach will tell you, good field position throughout the course of the game is very important.
Well, guys, how do you think this star linebacker is going to do against a good offensive running game?
This kid will be blowing up plays all day. It's just hard to block him. It seems like he gets in every single play.
Yep, but it's not too often that he goes up against a running back of this caliber, Coach.
It doesn't matter, Kirk. This kid is a tackling machine.
From their own 43-yard line,
on the 43-yard
it's second
line.
down. Single set backfield. James with a pitch. And now he's going to throw it. Catches it. Justice tackles him for a loss on the play. Taken back 3 yards. It's third down and 11 to go. Ball on their own 40. Back to pass. He delivers. And he's got him on the streak. They convert on 3rd and long, guys.
So the offense coming through in a big way that time. Timing on that route, Coach.
Yeah, Kirk, the quarterback was able to throw to a spot, and the receiver was there to catch it for a 1st and 10. Nice play.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 37. Colorado State sets up with 4 receivers. James to the air on 1st down. Long ball right side. He's right there for the interception. Turner loses it. They line up at the 6.
Will start the drive.
1st down.
At the 6-yard line. 1st and 10.
Connecticut comes out in the shotgun. Whitehead drops back. He passes it. Got it. What a tackle. That was going to be a touchdown. Heck of a catch by the wideout to pick up a nice chunk of yardage.
This kid is a very special football player. He can make the catch over the middle in traffic, or he can take it the distance using his speed. He can do it all.
Connecticut hasn't been able to get in the end zone very often this year.
Hey, forget about the end zone. They can't even get in the red zone.
Whitehead back to throw. Complete. It's the freshman. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From their own 37-yard line. 2nd down. Van lines up as a single back. He drops back. He tries to spin. No one open, so he's going to run. Here's a 3rd and 3.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Whitehead lines up in the shotgun. Tackle at the 46. We've got a 1st and 10.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
They'll line it up with 4 wide receivers. Whitehead back to throw. And he's going to be sacked. Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 47. Whitehead drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. They'll bring him down at the 47. About 6 yards on that completion. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense.
47-yard line.
Connecticut lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped them yet. It's complete. Good open field tackle.
Number 82.
Nice pass, but not enough for the 1st down. And that's going to bring up
I know, yeah, but nice pass and catch. But when you don't convert the 1st down, it's not as nice as you'd like.
4th, so they're going to go for it here. Colorado State lines up with 5 defensive backs. Whitehead hasn't thrown a bad one this drive. Lets it fly. Complete. He didn't get it. It's not even close. Well, they'll turn it over on downs. Did they have to go for it there?
Well, sometimes you got to take your chances. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
The offense will take over at
Will
the 40.
start the drive at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Colorado State comes out with 5 receivers. Drops back on 1st down. He looks, flips it, and it's caught. That'll be a loss of 1. We've got a 2nd and 11.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
4 wide receivers in the formation. This one's thrown deep over the middle. And he got it! He's all the way down to the 6-yard line. He can provide some excitement.
He sure can. And the thing that makes this play successful is the fact that he's on the same page with his quarterback. Sometimes you see wide receivers that don't have their heads in the game, and they make stupid mistakes.
You're right. Then they complain about not getting the ball.
They're in the red zone.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Looks to pass. Looks. He steps up. He's going left. Someone got a hand on it.
That's just a great defensive play.
It won't look like much in the stat book, but that's getting the job done.
6 yards stand between them and 6 points. The Rams come out showing 3 wide. Here's the give, and he's level at the 9.
They sent the blitz and drilled the running back before he could find any daylight.
Third and
They'll line it up at the 9.
9-yard line.
This defense is in the dime. Back to back. And they got him. They brought heat from the corner that time.
Yes, they did, and as you saw, they come up with a spectacular defensive play right there.
Fourth down. They'll line up the field goal unit. This one's from 31 yards out. Colorado State could take the lead with this field goal. The kick is up, and it sails through the upright.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary.
Thomas looks ready to gets it off. Joseph fields it at the 13. The offense heads out onto the field. In their last series, they opted to try and convert a fourth down, and they came up short. This drive will start at 23. 5 DBs on the field. Van takes it left. Van picks up a yard on the play. It's second and 9. The Huskies line up with a single set backfield. That's a great tackle at the 23-yard line.
1
yard loss on the play.
Kirk, he might be out for the count.
Oh, what a hit. You know, at the end of the year, you're going to look back at this and remember this is one of the hits of the year. That guy can really bring it.
From their own 23-yard line. Third down. This defense is in the dime. Whitehead set to go to the air. Caught. And they make the stop at the 30. It'll be short of the first after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
Fourth and 3.
Connecticut ready to put this one away. Andriano awaits the snap. He gets it away. Collins takes it at the 32. Broke away from 1.
Now, the reason why that's a good opportunity for the return of the running back is because of the pressure up front. When there's pressure, the punt protection team always blocks a little longer, and they don't get down the field as fast.
The offense will start at the 45. James comes to the line with 3 wide. Missed tackle. And he hits him hard at the 47-yard line. Wagner comes away with 2 yards on the carry. That'll bring up second down. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 47-yard line. Collins gets it on the counter left. Juke move. To the 20. To the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. Great play call there. They designed that play specifically for the halfback, and boy, did it pay off.
They had everything working on that play, guys. The line created a good push, the back picked the right hole, and the defense wasn't there to make the tackle. Next thing you know, you got a touchdown.
So the kicker's on the field to attempt the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado State gets set to kick this one away. Lane and Joseph deep to return. Here's the kick. Joseph takes from the 10.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball? They had the ball before? Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 23-yard
line. First and 10.
They come out in a nickel. Brought down at the 23. They'll give him an inch or two, if that. They line up at the 23. It's second down. Nickel defense. Back to pass. Sheds that one. He's under some heat. And they couldn't hook up on that one.
Yo, you can credit that incompletion to the pass rush. Great job of not letting the quarterback get comfortable back there.
He didn't throw a good pass at all.
All that, Kirk. He was under pressure. Unbelievable pressure.
23-yard.
They're down at 10 coming up. Ball on the 23. Whitehead with 4 wide receivers. Looking. He's looking for his man. Got it. And he's all the way down to the 47. And they convert the third down with a long pass play.
You're right, Brad, and that was a long pass play. As a coach, you got to appreciate it when your players come out and perform like these kids are doing right now.
First down.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Huskies line up with 4 wideouts. Whitehead drops to throw. He passes it, and it's caught. Tackle made at the 46-yard line. A 1-yard gain on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
They line up at the 46. Second down and 9 to go. Colorado State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Whitehead drops to throw. And that one's incomplete. Randall was the intended target. That'll bring up third down. This defense faces another third down.
46-yard line.
Connecticut lines up with 3 receivers. Throws it. And he's got him again. White with the tackle at the 23-yard line.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the stick on third down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
He looks to throw on first down. It falls incomplete.
Incomplete
Lane
pass.
was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll make it second down. From the 23-yard line.
Ball on the
Second down and 10 to go. Whitehead with 3 wide receivers. And they make the stop at the 21. They've looked good so far on third down in this drive. Let's see what happens here. Connecticut comes to the line with 3 wide. Whitehead back to throw. He lets it go. It's complete. Newman tackles him for a loss on the play. That's a loss of about 3. It's fourth down. This kick will be from about 41 yards out. Marshall can bring his team back within a touchdown. He gets it up, and he's got it.
Pretty good kick right there, and it wasn't an easy one.
They did everything right. It was a good snap, a good hold, and then a good kick.
Looks like they're ready for the
kickoff.
He sends it off. Collins fields it at the 3. Hardly tough sledding for this offense that last drive as they took it in for 6.
Well, look no further than the guys up front. They created some huge holes to run through.
We've got a 1st and 10.
Take over at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
They'll throw on 1st down. Throws back across field. Complete. Ball is loose. Fumble. Pearson with a takedown at the 32-yard line. And so the offense will hang on to the ball.
What was that tight end thinking? He can't keep making mistakes like that.
They're not going to be so lucky next time.
2nd and 2.
They line up at the 32.
32-yard line.
It's 2nd down and 2 to go. They come out in an empty backfield. And here's a quick throw. Finds the true freshman. He looked like he threw that one about as hard as he could.
Now, sometimes you have to. You've got to make sure the defense can't get to it, so you put a little extra zip on the throw, just like he did there.
I'll tell you what, that ball looks like a missile with laces.
1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
There's a missed tackle. What a run.
Here they get to the tailback and a little misdirection play, and you can see the athleticism and the ability to make guys miss. Nice play.
First down, 10 to
10.
go.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Colorado State lines up with 3 receivers. Wagner gets another carry. And down he goes at the 27. Wagner gains about 4 yards on the play. From the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27-yard
It's 2nd down.
line.
James hands it off. He's tackled at the 23-yard line. Butler looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened down there on the field. I hope this kid can get back in the game, though.
From the 23-yard line.
Ball
It's
on the
3rd down and 2 to go.
23-yard line.
The Rams come out in the ace formation. James off the fake. It's tipped. That's incomplete. There's a flag down on the field, and I'm betting that this one is pass interference.
Pass interference on the defense. Spot foul, 1st down.
He got to the receiver a bit too soon there.
You won't get much of an argument from me. That was a good call.
We'll see what they can do in the red zone.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Again with the run. He jukes him. Barrington tackles him at the 8-yard line. Wagner gains around 3 yards on the run. And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. The defense looks confident as they held them to a field goal on their last red zone trip. James drops back, lets it go. He snags it. Justice with a takedown at the 4-yard line. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
Third and 3. 4 yards out. The Rams line up in a goal line formation.
391.
James hands off. Sheds that one. Touchdown, Rams. So the halfback took it in for 6.
Just give it to the back and let him find his way in the end zone.
They'll line up for the extra point. splits the uprights with the extra point. And under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. The score, Colorado State 17, Connecticut 3.
Colorado
And it looks
State
like they're ready
is
for the
lined up
kickoff.
for the kickoff.
He kicks it off. Lane, take from the 10. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense. And they'll huddle up for this drive.
They'll
start
take
this
over
drive
at
at
the
the
27-yard
27.
line. First and 10.
The Huskies line up with 3 wide. Whitehead hands off onto the leg. Good effort by the linebacker to come up and make the play. It's second down.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Whitehead lines up in the shotgun. Looks to pass. Whitehead gets taken down for the sack. They line up at the 16. We've got third and long here. The Huskies have 5 receivers on this play. Drops back to pass. Looks, lets it fly. They can't connect. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
4th down, and let me say one thing. This defense was up to the task that time in shutting down the pass play.
Yeah, they shut it down and they got the 3 and out they were looking for.
And long.
It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. Collins is back awaiting the punt. Punts the ball away. Collins takes it at the 43. The offense comes out on the field once again.
It'll be interesting to see if this defense has made any adjustments to stop this running game.
Because they sure couldn't stop them from going down the field and scoring on that last drive.
The
First and 10.
Colorado State Rams
Ball on the
take
46.
over at the 46-yard line. First and 10.
They line up in the shotgun. Wagner on the delay. Tackle made at the 49. 3-yard gain by the running back. Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 49. James drops back to pass. He throws it. This one is incomplete. He was way out in front on that one.
Yeah, there was no chance for the tight end to catch up to that ball there.
Third down and 7 to go. Ball on the 49. Connecticut lines up with 5 defensive backs. James on play action.
Calm down, sweetheart. Quit thinking so much and just throw the football.
I don't know if he's thinking too much. He just let that pass get away from him.
No. I can tell when a quarterback is thinking too much. Just take the snap,
Ball
drop
on the
back.
49-yard line.
You're all right if you do that. I promise you.
Thomas is waiting for the snap. Thomas punts it, and he didn't kick that ball well at all. Lane loses it, picks up the loose ball, and he tackles him hard at the 23. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Clipping on the receiving team. After distance from the spot of the foul.
That one's going to
First
put him
down.
way back.
You just can't block a player from behind like that, or it's going to cost you.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. Looking to throw. And he tackles him hard at the 8. They line up at the 8.
Ball
Second
on the
down.
8-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. White back to throw. Caught. He's tackled at 9. And he got stopped before he even got started on that thing.
That defense had to rise on that kid the entire time. Whoa.
From their own 9-yard line. Third down, 12 yards to go. Whitehead, back to pass. He's looking down the middle. He snags it. Tackle at the 16. The defense didn't stop the pass, but they stopped him short of the stick.
That's the important thing here. Allow him to make the catch, but make sure you tackle him before he gets to the first down marker.
4th and 5.
So they're set to punt this one away.
16-yard line.
And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score, Colorado State 17, Connecticut 3.
Fourth and 5.
Connecticut lining up the punt. Andriano awaits the snap. He gets it away. Allen fields it at the 44. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense. They forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. They're on the right side of the 50. They start this drive.
45-yard line. 1st and 10.
The halfback with a carry. He's taken down at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9 yards on the play. Second and short. Ball on the 36. He'll get it again. And down he goes at the 30. And a nice run by the tailback.
Not a lot of razzle-dazzle here, but it gets the job done and picks up the first down.
It's first down. This defense is in the dime. Moves up in the pocket. James unloads. Got his man on the run.
How about that play?
Well, it was a good pass, a good catch, and they are keeping the defense off balance by throwing on first down.
Absolutely right.
From the 20-yard line. First down. Collins on a pitch out. Bounces off the would-be tackler. And they're in. Touchdown. That's his third score of the day on the ground.
Yo, that's what I call a good start.
I call that better than a good start, Coach. That's a great start. Most players only dream of scoring 3 touchdowns in a game. This guy's done it in the first half.
So the kicker lines up for the PAT. And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado State lines up for the kickoff. Lane and Joseph back ready to return. Here's the kick. Lane takes it from the 6. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coca-Cola. The Huskies line up in an I formation. Double is tipped. Randall with 10 Right-handed receiver on the play. That'll make it second down. It's second and 10. Ball on their own 22. Van, the lone back, pitch left, and they get him in the backfield for a loss.
They got great run support from the safety position on that.
He had his eyes in the backfield that whole play. Great anticipation to stuff him for a loss.
They line up at the 18. Third down. The Huskies line up with a single set backfield. He drops back. Surveys the field. Throws this one out to the left. And he's taken down at the 28. Good yardage that time on the pass.
The thing that makes this play work is the quarterback. He throws this thing right in there. What an arm this quarterback's got.
Fourth and 4. Connecticut lining up the punt. Collins is back deep to return the punt. He gets it off. Collins fields it to the 34. The last time this offense had the ball, they ran it very well, and they put it in the end zone. We'll have to see if that's their focus one more time.
They'll take over at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
The Rams come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. He passes it. The true freshman has it. Brought down in the open field. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
Second and 2. Ball right around midfield. Throws. It's tipped. He was that close to making a big play.
This safety is kicking himself for dropping that one.
Yep, that one should be going the other way. He was thinking about where to go with the ball before he caught it.
It's third down and 2 to go. Ball on the 50. Colorado State comes to the line with 3 wide. He shoots. Sims with the tackle at the 38-yard line. How about that conversion on third down?
Good push here by the guys up front, and they are really starting to work hard in the trenches.
Let me tell you something. The biggest compliment you can give a coach is that his team is playing hard. And you're right. These guys are playing real hard right now.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics, brought to you by Coke. Single set backfield. Wagner on the delay. Broussard brings him down at the 36-yard line. Wagner picks up 2 yards with the carry. From the 36-yard line.
Ball on the
Second and 8 coming up here. Single set backfield. Again with the run. Tackle at the 32. Wagner gets about 4 yards on the play. Here's third down. 4 yards to go.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
32. They line up in the jumbo set. James sets up the play action. It's complete. And he's tackled at the 30. So there was not much doing on that pass play, and that's going to bring up fourth down. So the kicker comes out. He'll try to put 3 points on the board. The field goal attempt will be about a 47-yarder. The kick is up. And it's right down the middle.
He looks pretty good kicking the ball there.
Yep, the kicker did a good job of keeping his head down and striking the ball right between the goalposts for a long field goal.
Colorado
Everyone's
State
all
is
lined up
lined
and
up
ready for the kickoff. Kicks off. Joseph fields it at the 11. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
Clipping on the receiving team. Half the distance to the spot of the foul.
That's frustrating for a coach when you preach fundamentals every week and then have someone called for clipping. That penalty really is going to set them back.
They'll take over at the 12.
First and 10.
Whitehead with 4 wide receivers. Delayed handoff. He jukes him. They'll bring it down at the 13. Not much there. Maybe a yard. They line up at the 13. We've got 2nd and 9 here. They'll work from the shotgun. Whitehead steps back to pass. Someone got a hand on him.
Good job there by the defense to get a hand on him.
It was, Kurt, but when you're going out for a pass and the ball is in the air, you need to go after it and come down with it. You just can't watch the defender bat it down.
That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd from their own 13-yard line. 3rd down. Van lines up as a single back. Whitehead drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside. The freshman makes the catch. They convert on 3rd and long, guys.
Well, the offense coming through in a big way that time. How about the timing on that route, Coach?
Yeah, Kirk, the quarterback was able to throw to a spot, and the receiver was there to catch it for a 1st and 10. Nice play.
First and 10.
1st and 10. Ball on 24.
24-yard line.
Van, the lone back. Fakes to the back. Throwing left. And that one's fallen incomplete. Stewart was the intended target, so that'll make it 2nd down. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 24. He's looking to pass. Whitehead lets it fly. And a caught. He's pushed out of bounds at the 28. So they pick up a few with a pass play, Coach.
Yeah, it was. I like plays like these. As long as you're moving forward and not backward, you're doing pretty good.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. They're in the eye. Whitehead hands it off. He jukes, and he's tackled at the 32. And it looks like he's going to be short on this one.
Good job by the defense in knowing where the 1st down line was and stopping him just short of it.
Fourth and 2.
Connecticut ready to put this one away. Andriano is waiting for the snap. Punts the ball away. Collins fields it to the 31. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. From their own 34-yard line.
Start the drive.
1st down.
34-yard line. 1st and 10.
Toss. Tackle at the 42. And he's already over the 100-yard mark with that run.
And he's made it look so easy. He's going through, around, and on top of this defense with no problem.
He really has. At this rate, he could easily be looking at 200, maybe even 300 yards rushing today.
Colorado State lines up in a shotgun set. Jackson tackles him at the 49-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 49. Colorado State in a 5-wide set. Steps up. He's drilled as he throws. Incomplete pass. He let that one go before the defense got to him, and it fell incomplete.
Well, sometimes if you can safely get rid of the ball, it's your best option.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. The Rams have 5 receivers on this play. Throws it out there. Tackle made at midfield. So it's complete, but they didn't get much there.
And that's because the defense was just waiting on it, and they attacked. The quarterback should have found somebody else downfield.
Third down, 9 to go.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The Rams line up with 4 wideouts. James set to go to the air. Feeling the pressure. His receiver has it. And they make the stop at the 33-yard line. Nice play call to get them the conversion.
When a team converts on 3rd down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they convert in 3rd and long, it just makes them sick.
They line up at the 33. First down. One-man backfield. Juke move, and down he goes at the 24.
Pretty nice run there by the halfback.
Yeah, he wasn't fazed at all by the blitz. He just found a hole and picked up some good yardage.
Second down.
They've got their man lined up in the backfield, but will they give it to him? Bounces off a would-be tackle. Knocked out of bounds at the 15. Barrington is walking off the field now, and the trainers are going to have a close look at him.
Some coaches want to say mine don't matter, but if you're hurt, you're hurt. Simple as that. Nothing you can do about it.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. Wagner alone in the backfield. Drops back to pass. He steps up. Across the middle. He put just a little too much power behind that throw to his receiver.
Oh, boy, guys. I think he'd like that pass back.
Yeah, Kirk, he won't miss that receiver too often.
They line up at the 15. 2nd and 10. James with 3 wide receivers. James, little toss to the right. Touchdown, Colorado State. Another score. Touchdowns has just become a habit for this team.
Well, the defense better find a way to break that habit because there's still a lot of football left to be played.
They'll line up for the extra point. And he converts the extra point. Over 7 minutes now remaining in the 2nd quarter. And the score is Colorado State 34, Connecticut 3. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks off. Lane takes it at the 8. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
Well, they had something going, but were unable to get any points.
This drive will start at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10.
Whitehead is back in the gun. Looking to throw. Look out! The senior makes the catch. Well, Coach, a short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on the 34.
34-yard line.
range as he's able to break up the pass.
I know that the safety makes a good play here, but as a receiver, you got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
It's third and 3. Ball on the 34-yard line. Connecticut comes out in the shotgun. And he hits him hard at the 32-yard line. They're stopped 2 yards behind the line.
2 on the play. Fourth and 5.
The Huskies are lining up to punt it away. Collins is back awaiting the punt. He gets it off. Collins takes it to 25. That last drive resulted in a touchdown. They did a great job moving the ball on the ground. Let's see what they can do here. They'll set up shop at the 34.
Take over at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
James with the give. Tackle made at the 37-yard line. Collins gets 3 yards on the play. That'll make it second down. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 37. James with 3 wide receivers. He juked him out of his shoes. And down he goes at the 39-yard line. Wagner comes away with 2 yards on the carry. They line up at the 39. Third and 5 situation. The Rams line up with a single set backfield. They get it out there on the cross. This tackle. Right. With a takedown at the 42. And they just stuffed that one.
Hey, this is a great play here by the defense to bring him down before he could get to the sticks.
Fourth and 2.
Colorado State lining up the punt.
Line.
Lane is back deep to return. He gets it away. Lane fields it at the 24. The defense really shut these guys down the last time they had the ball.
The offense looked a bit out of sync on that last possession, Coach.
And it was the defense that threw him out of sync, Kurt. Those guys are fired up. Let's see if they can hold him again.
They'll go to work at the 24-yard line. The Rams line up with 6 defensive backs. The defense comes out in the dime package. Whitehead looking to throw on first down. Dixon comes up with a sack. Second down.
Second and long. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Whitehead comes to the line with 3 wide. Whitehead steps back to pass. He'll dump it short. Catches it. And he's tackled in the open field. There's a flag down in the backfield, but I didn't see what happened.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. $15-yard penalty. Automatic.
Man, that was
First down.
close. It looked like his momentum just carried him to the quarterback.
That was definitely a late hit. He could have easily got out of the way. Instead, he just ran right through.
First and 10.
First and 10.
Ball on the 36
Ball on their own
yard
36. The Huskies line up in an I formation. That's a great tackle at the 37. And the halfback's got nowhere to go. It's second down. Whitehead
Ball on the
lines up in the shotgun.
37-yard line.
Whitehead drops to throw. Throws to the middle. Got it to senior. Excellent open field tackle. That one goes for good yardage and a first down.
Yeah, that's just a nice gain on second down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Van lines up in the deep back. I formation. Van takes the handoff. Tackle at the 47-yard line. That misdirection play gets maybe a yard at the most. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. Colorado State comes out in 3-4. He's looking, and he's hit as he throws.
Not a pretty pass right there.
No, it wasn't, Kirk. That was not a good pass at all. But hey, in his defense, he had to get it off to avoid the sack.
Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 47. Connecticut lines up in a shotgun set. Whitehead drops back to pass. Lets it fly. And it's the senior. Brought down at the 33-yard line.
Now that's what you have to do on 3rd and long.
Yep, he went right at him and hit him in the mouth. That's a great conversion to get the first down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Connecticut goes with the ace set here. He passes it. Incomplete. Pressure that time, but he was forced into throwing before he wanted to.
Wow, the kid just avoided getting smacked on that one.
We're in play number 9 of this current drive.
33-yard line.
Connecticut lines up in a shotgun set. Whitehead steps back to pass. He can scoot. That's a great tackle. At the 26. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense. It can open things up for the big play.
10th play of the drive.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Connecticut comes out with an I formation. They'll throw for the first. Quick throw. He goes at the 18-yard line. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
First down, 10 to go. They're threatening inside the 20. Colorado State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. It falls incomplete. The ball is roughly separated from the receiver by the defender.
And that's the way you play defense. Rough and tough with no apologies.
2 minutes left in the half.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Connecticut goes with the ace set here. He's brought down at the 25. This offense has had a little trouble scoring in the red zone.
With those stats, I have to agree, but maybe they'll score here and get on the right track.
Connecticut lines up in a shotgun set. Stepping up, lets it go, and it's caught. The completion won't even be close to the sticks, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The defense knew the pass was coming, so they made sure they didn't get it deep.
Well, they'll give them the short yards in that situation, just as long as they keep them from getting the first down.
They'll call to the field goal unit here. The ball's on the 23, so this will be about a 40-yarder. He gets it up, and it sails through the upright.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary.
Marshall ready to kick.
UCONN is lined up for the kickoff.
He kicks it off. Wagner fields it at the 3. At the 30. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3 and out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
And maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. Colorado State sets up with 4 receivers. He throws it. Caught. Tackle at the 42-yard line. Colorado State will take a timeout. That's their first of the half. They line up at the 42. It's second down. James drops back. Throws it. He snags it. Knocked out of bounds at the 41. That'll be a loss of 1. Third down, 5 yards to go. Ball on their own 41. James hands off. Dives for extra yardage. And it looks like he got the first down.
I'll tell you what, Brad, that is very close. I didn't think he was going to make it there, Coach.
Kirk, I agree with you 100%. I thought he was stopped short, too. This kid shows some real determination on that run.
First and 10. Five wide. Drops back to pass. He lets it go deep down the middle. This one is incomplete. I think the pressure forced that miscue, guys.
Yeah, good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
Second down. James, back to pass. He steps up, feeling the pressure. He catches another one. Colorado State will call a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. From the 36-yard line, first down. Connecticut lines up with 5 defensive backs. Drops back on first down. James unloads. He's still going. He's tackled at the 15. And they're going to get somebody for interference on that play. Let's see who the call is on.
Pass interference on the defense. The penalty is complied. First down.
Have a look at our Old Spice Red Zone numbers. Red Zone, when performance matters most. Colorado State in a 5-wide set. He's looking down the middle. Complete to the true freshman. So they execute, move a little closer to the sticks.
Yeah, completing those short passes is the key because it lulls the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
Colorado State comes out with 5 receivers. Goes to the end zone. Another touchdown. Why not?
This just goes to show you that there's more to playing defense than emotion. You can't continuously play out of position like this. You're going to find yourself in a lot of mismatches. And today, those mismatches have turned into touchdowns.
They'll line up for the extra point here.
He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary.
Colorado State
to
is
kick this
lined
one
up
off.
for the kickoff.
Kicks off. Lane takes it at the 12. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers, brought to you by Coca-Cola. The Huskies have 5 receivers on this play. Looking, he gets rid of it. Got it. He's all the way down to the 38. Connecticut will take a timeout. That's their first of the half. First down. Colorado State lines up in a dime defense here. Whitehead looking to throw on first down. Pressures are coming. Whitehead is sacked. Connecticut will take their second time out of the half. It's second and long. Ball on the 46-yard line. And we'll probably see how far he can throw it, as it should be the last play before the half. He takes off. Whitehead runs out at the 27. We've played 2 quarters, and it hasn't been pretty. Our score, Colorado State 41, Connecticut 6. And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
Kicking off to start the second half.
He kicks it. Joseph takes it to 15. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
The
offense will start
at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Connecticut lines up in a shotgun set. He throws. Incomplete pass.
Fastball.
Was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 20. So it's second and 10. Whitehead drops back. Whitehead lets it go. The ball is tipped. Joseph was the intended target on the play. So that'll make it third down. From their own 20-yard line. We've got third and 10. The Huskies line up with a single set back to you. Whitehead, back to pass. Tackle at the 24-yard line. He scrambled for a few yards.
That defense closed in a hurry. Uh-oh.
Fourth and 6.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here.
4-yard line.
Andriano awaits the snap. He gets it off. Collins fields it at the 38. They were lucky to prevent a big return there.
Yep, that could have been big if he could have gotten a few more blocks and was able to find the seam.
Hands it off. Pearson tackles him for a loss on the play. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of 1.
We've
got a 2nd and 11. Ball on the 45-yard line. Give to the tailback. Tries to shoot. Broussard with the tackle at the 49. He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
Third and
down.
7. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Colorado State comes out in the shotgun. James drops back to pass. To dump this one off. Incomplete.
I'm a little surprised that he dropped that one.
I am too, but don't take anything away from this defense. That was a perfectly timed hit. There wasn't much the receiver could do that time. He had a man in his face as soon as he touched the football.
4th and 7. Ball
Colorado
on the
State ready to put this one
line.
away. Lane will be the return man. He gets it away, and it's a skyrocket. Lane signals for a fair catch.
The 47-yard out on the last drive.
Yeah, the offense wasn't clicking on their last possession. We'll see if they have things figured out on this next drive.
The offense will take over at the 27-yard line. Tackles him for a loss on the play. And the blitz might have caused that one.
Now the defense took a chance here. They overloaded that side of the ball, and the tailback had nowhere to go.
From their own 26-yard line.
Ball on the
2nd down and 11 yards to the sticks.
391.
Whitehead off the fake. Throws in and out of his hands. Lane was the intended target. That'll make it 3rd down. Third and 11 coming up here. Ball on their own 26-yard line. The Rams bring in the nickel package. He drops back. He throws it. They can't connect. Incomplete. That'll make it 4th down coming up.
Fourth and 11.
Connecticut ready to put this one away.
6-yard line.
Andriano is waiting for the snap. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Collins fields it at the 30. The 50. Down the sideline. At the 30. To the 20. The 10. Touchdown. Colorado State. Where was the coverage on that play?
Well, credit to blocking here. They created a big enough lane for him to run through, and as they say, the rest is history.
They line up for the point after. And he converts the extra point. And it looks like they're ready for the
Is
kickoff.
lined up for the kickoff.
And it's off. Joseph takes it to 12. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Whitehead is sacked. So it's 2nd and 13. Ball on the 25-yard line. Connecticut goes with the ace set here. He's brought down at the 22-yard line. It's 3rd down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 22. Van is the single setback. Whitehead drops to throw.
I'll tell you what, this guy seems to give maximum effort on every play. He is so hard to keep off the quarterback.
Kirk, that's his 5th of the year.
That doesn't surprise me. I'm sure he'll get a few more before the season's over.
Fourth and long.
Connecticut ready to put this one away. Collins is deep to receive, and something tells me he's looking for a second return. He gets it away. Collins fields it at the 46. Not a whole lot of success there last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll take over at the 47-yard line. First and 10.
On the ground, up the middle. Good open field tackle. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. They'll bring in their dime package. Across the middle. It's tipped.
The defense looked alive on that play.
Yeah, Coach, he did a great job of reading the play and beating the receiver to the ball.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. This defense is in the dime. They'll keep it on the ground again. Tackle made at the 26. And with that run, this back has hit the century mark. That's 100 yards on the day.
The offense has really stressed the importance of an effective running game, and getting this back over 100 yards certainly shows that they've done a good job of sticking to their game plan.
It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 26-yard
line.
Colorado State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. The 5. They get on the board again. Touchdown. The halfback got the call and was able to carry it to Bader.
Yeah, looking smooth out there.
He's one of those guys they can count on for big play.
Here's the try for the extra point. He makes the PAT. So with over 10 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, our score is Colorado State 55, Connecticut 6. They line up to kick this one away. And it's a short kickoff. Joseph fields it at the 13. Breaks one. Defense did a good job in the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll take over at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
Connecticut comes to the line with 3 wide. He gets rid of it. It's tipped. Henderson looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play.
Looks like he came down on his leg the wrong way. But it won't stop this kid from playing. He's a tough one.
It's second and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Huskies line up with 2 tight ends. Whitehead tosses it right. And they make the stop at the 39-yard line. Van gains about 2 yards on the run. They line up at the 39. Third down. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Looks. He's brought down at the 34. They just hit double digits as a team. They're up to 10 sacks.
This defensive unit is dominating. 10 sacks. Wow.
Hey, Lee, the offensive line coach might want to look at putting his house up for sale. He's not going to be at this school much longer if these guys keep playing like that.
4th and 13.
Connecticut lining up the
Ball
punt.
on the 34-yard line.
Wagner is back to receive. Booming kick. Wagner takes it to 20. The coach was not happy with his defensive line on the last drive as this offense seemingly ran all over them.
Yeah, this offensive line has been opening up holes that even you, coach, could run through.
You're not kidding, Kirk. They've been dominating up front.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coca-Cola. Fisher with 4 wide receivers. The halfback with a carry. A little juke. And he's tackled at the 39. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. We've got a 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Rams line up with 3 wide. Wagner gets the call again. Nothing doing on the halfback draw. Third and 5. Ball on their own 39.
39-yard line.
Colorado State comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's under pressure. Harrington gets in the backfield for a loss. They're stopped for a 5-yard loss.
On the play. Fourth and 10.
The Rams line up the punt.
34-yard line.
Thomas awaits the snap. He gets it off. Lane takes it to 32. Well, the offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive. Let's see if they can do a little bit better here.
The
First down.
Huskies take over at the 36-yard line. First and 10.
The Rams line up with 6 defensive backs. Roberson tackles him for a loss on the play.
How about the play of this defense here? They got a great push up front, and they're able to wrap the fullback up for a nice stop.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. Whitehead lines up with 4 wideouts. Whitehead back to pass. Throws. Complete. Brought down at the 39. Nice little pattern there.
Yeah, he had great position there, and that ball was thrown in the right spot.
From their own 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard
It's third down,
line.
7 yards to go. This is the kind of quarterback that's more than capable of picking up the first down here. I think the offensive line missed a block there.
Somebody did. It was like a jailbreak up front, and the linebacker will get the credit for the sack.
Fourth and 9.
The Huskies
Ball
line
on
up
the
the punt.
37-yard line.
Andriano is waiting for the snap. He gets it away. Wagner takes it to 21. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll go to work at the 31-yard line. Fisher comes to the line with 3 wide. They're going to pitch it. Right, brings it down at the 38-yard line. Wagner gets 7 yards on the play, so that'll make it second down. Second and 3. Ball on the 38.
38-yard line.
The Huskies bring in their dime package. Jackson with the tackle at the 41-yard line. Wagner gets 3 yards on the carry. That'll bring up third down. Third down and short.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ace backfield. Third and short, and they hand it off. He's taken down at the 49.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Colorado State goes with the ace set here. Fisher off the fake. Slips it short. It's tipped. And it's incomplete.
Pass.
Chavez was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll make it second down. From their own 49-yard line.
On the 49-yard
Second and 10.
line.
Colorado State comes to the line with 3 wide. Fisher on play action. He passes it. The ball is tipped.
That's some tough defense right there. That ball had no shot at being caught.
I disagree. It had a shot at being caught, all right.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You didn't let me finish. It had a shot at being caught
Third
by the
and
defensive
10.
back.
Ball
Oh,
on the
okay, defensive
49-yard
back. That
line.
makes more sense.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Fisher drops back. Stepping up. He's looking. He lets it go. Complete. What a catch.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on third down.
First and 10.
We've got a first and 10.
Ball on the
Ball on the
41-yard
line. Colorado State lines up with 3 receivers. The halfback with a carry. Makes a move. Right, tackles him at the 39. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. It's second down and 8. Fisher with 3 wide receivers, and he takes a big hit at the 39-yard line.
That was an excellent tackle. He used perfect form to bring the ball carrier down.
It's 3rd and 8.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Fisher has 4 receivers lined up here. He passes it. And it's a true freshman.
These guys are marching down the field, Kirk. I think this defense is getting tired.
I think you're right. They look a little fatigued. But when you continue to give up first downs on 3rd down, it's doing a lot for your confidence.
I'll tell you something. They need to take the intensity that is working on 1st and 2nd downs and save some for 3rd down because they're just getting outworked.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. One-man backfield. Wagner gets a pitch. And he's level at the 16. That toss had no room to work as the defense had the hot pursuit.
Man, they just scorched the field to get to him. I can see where the turf is gone.
From the 16-yard line. It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Drops back to pass. Fisher rifles it left. And that one's incomplete. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
That'll make it 3rd down. Well, a familiar situation for the offense as they try to convert another 3rd down. They've converted 3 already. The Rams have 5 receivers on this play. He looks. He zips it out to the left. They made that touchdown look really, really easy, Coach.
And that's what you get when you practice hard all week long. Practice makes perfect, my friend. And that was as close to perfect as you will get.
So they're ready for the extra point. And he adds the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary.
Colorado
Thomas
State
ready to
is
kick
lined
this
up
one
with the
off.
kickoff.
He kicks it off. Joseph takes it from the 6. Sheds one tackler. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 31.
At the 31-yard line. 1st and 10.
Colorado State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Incomplete.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, Coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
So that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd
From
and
their
10.
own 31-yard line. 2nd down. They line up in the shotgun. Whitehead set to go to the air. Throws it out there. Found his man. He's all the way down to the 29. Joseph probably just has a stinger here. We'll keep you updated on his status.
Yeah, I think he's hurt his arm or shoulder on that play. But I don't think it's too bad.
First
down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Going with the shotgun here. Looking. He lets it go. Got it to his receiver. A good play fake that time.
Here, the play action was key. It held the linebackers there by the fake by the running back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
And the quarterback did a tremendous job of the fake handoff, too.
The kicker got him points on their last red zone visit. Let's see if the offense can get points this time. Gives it to the back. Roberson brings him down for a loss. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. So it's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 20-yard line. Colorado State lines up in a dime defense here. They snap it to the back. And a great tackle at the 20.
He just went right through him.
Who's supposed to block that guy?
I don't think it matters, Kurt. He's playing with reckless abandon out there. It's got to be hard to block a guy that hits like that.
They line up at the 20. 3rd down and 12. The Husky set up in the gun. Moves up in the pocket.
He wasn't letting the receiver get to that one.
That's a big play on 3rd down to get a hand in there and break up the pass.
I think the quarterback would like to have that one back.
4th and 12.
They'll call on the field goal unit here.
20-yard line.
The kick is up, and it sails through the uprights. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Decent kick. Gary takes it from the 6. So they beat this defense up through the air on their last drive. Let's see if they can replicate that performance this time around. Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coca-Cola. Colorado State in a 4-wide setup. Tackle at the 28-yard line. It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. They'll line it up with 4 wide receivers. Inside give. And they make the stop at the 29. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. Third down.
6.
Setting up play action. Fires deep down the right side. And he got it! To the 20, to the 10. And he will score. A great throw. And that's his 2nd touchdown catch of the game.
The quarterback knew exactly where to put the pass, and the receiver went out there and made the grab. Good communication.
And they're lining up for the PAT. He makes the PAT. Just over a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the score, Colorado State 69, Connecticut 9. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it away. Lane fields the 7. A little juke. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coke. They line up in an I. Van takes a handoff. Williams tackles him behind the line for a loss on the play.
Instead of running around the defenders, he ran right into them.
I don't think it mattered if he ran left or right or over the top. They just lost the battle up front.
Second
and
down,
12.
about 12 yards to go. Ball on their own 28. The Huskies line up with 3 wide. Whitehead back to pass. Comes across the middle. Found his man. Great concentration.
I'm not sure if the game plan coming into this game was to throw the ball this much, but they now have over 300 yards passing. One thing I am sure about, Coach, is this quarterback's downfield vision and his ability to spot the open man.
You're absolutely right, Kirk. He's doing a tremendous job finding the holes in this defense.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 47-yard
47.
line.
Going with the shotgun here. He looks to throw on first down. That one worked pretty well.
And it's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
That was a fantastic play by this defense.
You're right. Poor halfback. He had nowhere to go.
As we go to the final quarter of play, this one is almost wrapped up. Our score here, Colorado State 69, Connecticut 9. The Huskies line up with a single set back through.
31-yard line.
Whitehead drops back. Looks like he's going to run. And he's tackled in the open field. Third down.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Connecticut goes with the ace set here. Whitehead goes with a play fake. Going long. The throw to the wide receiver goes for a touchdown.
That kid looks like a natural receiver out there.
Well, you could say he's from a good pedigree when it comes to football. I think his father's taught him very well.
They'll line up for the extra point here. And he adds the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And this is just a booming kick. Gary from his own end zone.
I expect to see some good clock management right here.
Yep, Coach, they've already warmed up the buses for the end of this game.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coke. Ace backfield. And he takes a big hit at the 30-yard line. Kirk, they really had nothing going on that run.
I'll tell you what, Brent, almost like he ran into a brick wall on that.
It's second and 10.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Rams come out in the shotgun. Fisher steps back to pass. He snags it. Knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
From their own 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Rams have 5 receivers on this play. Fisher drops to throw. Looking. Wants to throw outside. Caught.
He got it, but it wasn't by much, Coach.
Hey, the receiver ran a good route, the quarterback threw it, and he got the first down. Plain and simple.
First and 10.
First and 10. Ball on their own 40. Tackle at the 46-yard line. And they move the chains once again.
And that's what they need. Move the chains and keep the other team from getting their hands on the football.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Wagner, the ball carrier. He jukes. Right, brings him down at the 37-yard line.
And the offensive line did a good job of picking up the blitz.
Yep, the defense over-pursued the play, and it helped them get some good yards.
Second and 1. Throw short. That's incomplete. He tried to hit his receiver in stride, but overthrew it a little too much.
That'll come in time. Just repetition, throwing that same pass over and over, and he'll be fine.
Third
So
and
another
1.
third down
Ball on
upcoming
the
for the offense.
37-yard line.
Wagner lines up as a single back. They'll try to get the first on the ground.
The defense just blew that route in the backfield.
Just nowhere to run on that play, Coach. The halfback had nowhere to go from the get-go.
Looks like they've decided to go for it here.
39-yard line.
Little handoff. Makes a move. They bust up the play and stop him on fourth down. And the D answered the call there.
And this is huge for them. It's setting up the stage for their offense to take the field and make some big-time plays.
They'll
First
start the
down.
drive at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
Nickel defense. Looking to throw. Lets it go. Has it to the senior. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Second and 2 coming up here.
Ball on the
Line up at the
50-yard
50.
line.
The Huskies line up with 3 wide. The Huskies are lining up with 3 receivers. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He throws. And it falls incomplete.
Can you blame the receiver for dropping that ball?
Nah, but you can blame the quarterback for putting in a spot for him to get hit like that.
On the stat sheet, that'll be a drop, but there should be an asterisk next to that one because he took a pretty big hit.
Third down.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
3-man front defensively. Lets it fly. He snags it. He's taken down at the 42. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here, and the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
First down, 10 yards to
Ball
go.
on the 42-yard line.
The Huskies line up with a single set backfield. They'll give it off here. And he takes a big hit at the 42-yard line. That didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. They would come with a heavy blitz, and guys were shooting through the line right into the backfield. That play didn't have a chance.
Second and 10.
Second and 10. Whitehead makes a handoff. He's looking. He loads it. Oh, great catch. How about that pass, fellas?
No, Brad. The defense was coming with the blitz, and that opened some room for these guys to get open.
Yeah, and if you're coming with the blitz, you better get to this quarterback. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
Webster tackles him at the 17-yard line. About 6 yards on the play. The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. They try to get a head start there.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still
He got
second
confused
down.
on the snap count.
Yeah, but that's just lack of concentration.
They go with a run. Webster with the tackle at the 4. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Here's the offensive production statistics, sponsored by Coca-Cola. Connecticut will line up in a jumbo set here. Whitehead, back to pass. He's taken off. Touchdown, UConn! I don't think that was supposed to be a run.
Maybe not, but he did show a lot of creativity. Nobody was open. Gave him a little bit of room to run, so he took it into the end zone.
They line up for the extra point. And he converts the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Connecticut lines up for the kickoff. Wagner and Gary back deep to return. He kicks off. Gary fields it at the 2.
Moving the football hasn't been a problem all game.
Yeah, but this one's in the books, Coach. I expect him to run the ball, kill the clock, and put this one in the books.
This drive will start at the 29. Colorado State comes out with 5 receivers. He delivers. They can't connect. Incomplete.
He just overthrew them on that one.
Quarterback has to make those passes. You can't overthrow a guy like that.
From their own 29-yard line.
On the 29
Second
yard
down and 10 to go. Ace backfield. Fisher with the give. They'll bring him down at the 31. Wagner gains about 2 yards on the run. That'll bring up third down. Here's third and 8.
Ball
Fisher
on the
back in the gun.
31-yard line.
133.
Fisher drops back. Fisher unloads. Got it to his receiver. At the 40. To the 20. To the 10. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown. Well, at this point, these guys are just out there padding the stats and running up the score.
Sometimes you play in a game and you can't do anything wrong. You find yourself in a rhythm or a zone. This whole team seems like they've been in a rhythm since we kicked this game off.
And he adds the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary.
Colorado
And it looks like
State
they're ready
is
for the
lined up
kickoff.
for the kickoff.
He sends it off. Lane takes from the 10.
They've been getting walloped all day, but at least they're still working hard. I like a team that never quits.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coca-Cola. Colorado State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Norwood takes him down for a loss. They narrowly escape there.
It was close, but he recovers a fumble for his team and avoids a turnover.
From their own 21-yard line. 2nd and long. Whitehead back to pass. He steps up across the middle. He ignores the footsteps and makes the catch.
That defense was coming with heat on that play.
Yep, but the offensive line did a good job of picking up their assignments, and that gave the quarterback enough time to throw a nice pass to pick up the first down.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here's the halfback. Can't wrap him up. He tackles him hard at the 47-yard line. They'll get 9 yards on the play. Second down and around 1 to go.
47-yard.
All on their own 47. Connecticut comes to the line with 3 wide. Whitehead rifles it. Brought down with only 1 man to beat. Kirk, what can you say about this quarterback?
Anytime you pass for 400 yards in a game, you're making good reads and delivering the ball where it's got to be. He's having a solid game out there.
First and 10. The Huskies line up with 3 wide. Whitehead sets up the play action. Batted ball. This one is incomplete. Lane was the intended target on the play. That'll make it 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
He drops back. Stepping up. Looking. He throws it. And it's caught. And fellas, this is really turning into a very impressive drive.
3 first downs and counting on this drive, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building some momentum here, and more importantly, they've kept this defense on the field.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. They'll throw on first down. He guns another catch. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. Second and 1. This is the 8th play of this drive. Connecticut comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. He threw that one right into coverage.
Yeah, Brad, that is a cardinal rule. You never throw into tight coverage like that. There are a lot of guys out there that have so much confidence in their arms, they think they can squeeze the ball into a tight little space the size of a donut hole.
3rd and 1 coming up on this play. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. The Huskies come out in the ace formation. They'll try to get the first on the ground. He's tackled at the 9-yard line. They'll still be short of the first down.
They didn't have far to go, Brad, but it didn't matter because this defense was ready for them.
And now it's 4th down, Coach.
So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. Connecticut comes out in the shotgun. They busted up the play and stop them on 4th down.
And they stopped them again, Coach. This defense hasn't let up at all with the score the way it is.
No way. This defense takes pride in what they do out there. They don't care how much they win it
will take over at the 12-yard line.
First and 10.
From the gun, Fisher drops back on first down. Incomplete pass. Just a little too far for the halfback. So it's second and 10.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Single set backfield. Hands it to the back. And they got him for a loss. Nowhere to go on that play, Coach.
Boy, you're absolutely right, Brad. This is a great job by the defense in not giving him any room to create anything.
It's third and 11.
Ball on the 11.
From the gun. Surveys the field. And he's got all the time in the world. And he got it!
Seems like they've been able to do that all day, Coach.
The defense was just sleeping on the play. When you let an offense come at you like that time and time again, then it's hard to win a ball game.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 34. The defense comes out in a dime package. He lets it go. It's deflected.
That's just a great defensive play.
It won't look like much in the stat book, but that's getting the job done.
That'll make it second down. So it's second and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Fisher back to throw. Looks, lets it fly. Oh, great catch. Sims brings him down at the 21. Boy, did he zip that ball in there.
Yeah, you're right. There's not a whole lot of quarterbacks out there that can make this throw. He delivers this one right where it has to be. Great arm strength.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Excellent open field tackle. Wagner gains about 5 yards on the run. And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. Fisher tosses it left. And he's tackled at the 16. Nothing going on that one. Third and 5 situation.
Ball on the 16.
Wagner gets the carry. And down he goes at the 12-yard line. And they're still short of the first down.
Heads up play by the defense. It was a passing situation, but they snuffed out the run and they stopped them short.
They almost had it though, Coach. Good play call there.
So it's fourth down. And they'll attempt the field goal. This one is from about 29 yards out. This is to add to an already impressive lead. It's up. And they tack on 3 points. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Colorado State to kick this one off. He sends it downfield. Lane fields it at the 13.
You know who's trembling right now?
Well, it's not the defense. They played well all game.
They'll go to work at the 27.
At the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Van lines up in the deep back, I formation. Whitehead on first down. Throwing left. Catches it. And he's taken down at the 49. What did you see there, guys?
The defense was in zone coverage. The offense did a good job of protecting the quarterback, and he threw a nice ball to get the first down.
And the receiver ran a nice route to get open between the zone coverage.
First and
From
10.
the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard
First down.
line.
Connecticut in a 4-wide set. Taylor hits him in the backfield.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 45. Connecticut lines up with 3 receivers. He's looking down the middle. Webster with the interception. McCray looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play.
Doesn't look like it's too bad, but the trainers are going to take a look anyway.
This is a great place to start the drive on the opponent's side of the 50. Fisher, hands off. Wagner, fumble. Pearson, with the tackle at the 27-yard line. The offense will keep possession after the fumble by the running back.
It's a good thing they can't afford a turnover right now.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 27.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Inside handoff. Tries to juke. And he's tackled at the 23. Wagner picks up about 4 yards on the play.
Second
From the
and
23-yard
6.
line.
Ball on the
Second down.
23-yard line.
Fisher drops to throw. Over the middle. The ball is tipped. And this one falls
Incomplete
incomplete.
pass.
Madsen was the intended receiver on the play. So that'll make it third down. They line up at the 23.
Ball
Third
on
down,
the
6 to
23-yard
go.
line.
Colorado State sets up with 4 receivers. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Throws it to the outside. And it falls incomplete.
Fourth and 6.
They'll call on the field goal
Ball on
unit
the
here for this
23-yard
long
line.
field goal attempts. This will just add insult to injury. The kick is up. And the field goal is good. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary.
Colorado
Thomas
State
looks ready to
is
kick
lined
this
up
one
on
off.
the kickoff.
Short kickoff. Lane fields it at the 11. He's hit and got away. Guys, what do you think about this situation?
Hopefully we'll see the offense move this ball up the field a little bit.
Yeah, Coach, they really haven't had too much success today. But this is an opportunity for them to get their team back on track and build some confidence going into the next game.
Connecticut lines up in a shotgun set. Whitehead on first down. He throws left. Someone got a hand on it.
Incomplete pass.
Was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll make it second down. They line up at the 23. Second down, 10 yards to go. 3 wideouts here. Norwood tackles him behind the line for a loss of the play. And that was a good stop by the defense. They got him in the backfield.
That's a great example of quickness by the defensive line. It allows you to break away from those blockers before they have a chance of moving you away from the play.
It's 3rd and 13. Ball on the 20-yard line. Connecticut in a 5-wide set. Throws it out there, and he's got the freshman.
This is a simple case of finding the hole in the zone. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and then found his man.
Yep, give the receiver some credit, too. He got open, then made a nice catch for the first down.
First from their own 34-yard line.
34-yard
First
line.
down. They line up at the 34. First down. Keel comes to the line with 3 wide. He passes it. Got it. To the 20. He's all the way down to the 10. And with that catch, he goes over 100 yards.
Well, this wide receiver is definitely having a solid game. He's getting his yards, but more importantly, he's moving the chains for first down.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. Keel drops back on first down. Throws. How about that for close?
No question. He just couldn't manage to gain control of the ball enough for the score. That's a tough break.
They line up at the 10. It's second down. Connecticut lines up with 3 receivers. He rifles it to the left. And it's caught. He's tackled at the 8. That'll be a 2-yard gain. This defense faces another 3rd down. Connecticut lines up in a shotgun set. Keel drops back, throws. Guys, the coaches have got to be happy with that one.
Yeah, you know they are. Anytime a play works to perfection like that one did, you know they're smiling.
Just watching this receiver and quarterback play together is a treat. They're a great combo.
And they're lining up for the PAT. He makes the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Colorado State 82, Connecticut 30. Well, not much of a choice here. They need to go for the onside kick. Here's the onside.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. We will re-kick.
Marshall
UConn
will
is
try to
lined
hit
up
it
for the
just
kickoff.
right so they can get a high bounce. Here goes nothing. They don't get the
Colorado
onside,
State
and that
recovers
should
the
be enough to
onside
seal the
kick.
deal.
That's right. Seal it up, sweetheart. This one is over.
They'll
First
take
down,
over
10
at the
yards to go.
41-yard line.
Ball on the
First and
41.
10.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. It's the tailback. Brought down at the 37. Wagner gets about 4 yards on the play. It's second and 6. Ball on the 37-yard line. They'll bring in their dime package. Hands it to the back. He jukes him. And he's taken down at the 23-yard line.
This back is really having a good day, Kirk.
I know. I've been really impressed with him from the get-go. This defense has had problems all day trying to keep this guy in check.
They now have the lead, and this kid has no problem getting first down. So they'll keep handing him the ball. His day isn't over. Watch out.
Well, I think they might have gone just a little too far that time.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Congratulations to our Coca-Cola players of the game. These guys were playing on a very high level today. The Rams set up in the gun. Wagner again. McFadden tackles him at the 32. Wagner gets 6 yards on the carry, so that'll get a second down. From the 32-yard line. Second and long coming up here. Colorado State comes out in the shotgun. Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
Offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team's chances to win if they commit too many.
From the 27-yard line. It's second down. On the ground with a tackle at the 24. And thank goodness this one finally comes to an end, because I'd hate to see it get any uglier. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
I can't say enough about this performance. Colorado State looked like a team on a mission to destroy anything and everything that got in their way. Brad, this is a really good-looking football team.
That concludes another game of NCAA football 2007. Our final score here today, Colorado State 82, Connecticut 30. From our family here at EA Sports, along with Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, Brad Nessler thanking you for playing, and we'll see you next time.